Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Let's jump in here. Last time I had a really weird selection of heroes, so I ended up picking the same hero as I'd had the previous round, but it worked out much better. Spoiler alert. And here, one hero I'd like to play as again is Nefarian, because I think I did play him once on camera and just did horrible, but he is considered by some to be the strongest hero in the game because he gets rid of Divine Shield. So it'd be nice to actually be able to play with him and, not have an embarrassingly pitiful performance. Otherwise, who else would I really like to try? I'd like to try the Curator, the guy who starts with a 1/1 Amalgam. I think that's a really cool one. And then Toki, the one that when you... Alright, there it is. So, there's this guy. I can't get behind. This doesn't seem that great. This thing... Okay, I'm going to take up some of the early game time by talking about the Lich. So remember this hero power. 0 gold, take 3 damage, add a gold coin. I feel like that card, that hero is one that I really want to be good, but it's just so bad. And the reason it's bad is, I don't know if there's like a formal term for it, but I like to call it contextual value. It's basically like the difference between evaluating something on general principles and evaluating it based on like the actual specifics of where it's located. Like, there's a lot of general reasons why paying 0 gold and 3 health to get a coin is bad. 3 health is a lot of health, and you can compare it to like the bartender minion who gives you 1 cheaper discount for each tavern. If you upgrade a tavern 4 times in one game, which is not very unreasonable, that's like 4 gold. But to get 4 gold from the Lich, you have to do it 4 times, just 12 health, which is an absurd amount of health to get the same benefit. So there's like general principles for why it's bad, but I think the real issue for me is that the general principles, the general reasons why the Lich is bad, could have been okay if there was like some contextual value. Like, for example, if let's say you could upgrade your tavern on turn 1, which normally isn't possible, then that would have been good, but you can't. Or if you could have done something special on turn 2, but you can't because everybody can already upgrade on turn 2. So it's like, there's, by the way, maybe with Toki, there is some logic to re-rolling and getting a tier 2 minion. The problem is then if you don't like the tier 2 minion that's offered, you have 3 gold left or you're 1... you know what? Hold on. Maybe I should have. Because you can reroll. If you don't like the tier 2 minion, you don't buy it. You sell your token, and then you have the 4 gold to upgrade. That's something I should do. So specifically, if you're Toki and you got a token generator in turn 1, that could actually be something good to do. Anyway, so back to the Lich, which I'm probably going to run out of time to talk about because we're actually have to start making decisions here. Since there doesn't seem to be anything in particular that you can do in the short term with those extra coins, and since the only synergy I can think of is with Mal'Ganis, who makes your hero immune, and Mal'Ganis is a 6-tier unit, and by the time you get Mal'Ganis, or is he 5-tier? He's 5 or 6 tier. By the time you get him, like, you're at 10 gold, and it's just not that valuable. So that's my beef. Okay, so here we have a choice. Normally what you could do is sell a token and buy 2 units. So I can get the Rat Pack, which is a good part of a Beast synergy, but I'm going to take the roll, see if we can get a good 3. Yeah, okay. Are we going to go for Murlocs? Alright, we're going to go for Murlocs. I'm going to freeze that 3. I'm going to play the War Leader. I've never actually done Murlocs. I don't know how you would do Murlocs. There doesn't seem to be enough support for Murlocs, but this thing seems like it'd be pretty essential to help your Murlocs survive. So maybe Murlocs are not really a thing by themselves. Maybe the thing with Murlocs is it's just like something that you have to make, for example, the Menagerie guy better. But what I really wish is that there was like some individual amazing Murloc that would be worth having one of. But the best Murloc in the game is a Nightmare Amalgam, obviously. So you don't really actually want to use actual Murloc cards. All right. This is... I mean, it's a generally decent thing. I never know when I would ever use that. Okay, let's reroll. I mean, I guess Murkai? I don't even know what charge does, and it's only 4 health. But whatever. We're doing it. So I'm going to do a tech, not play this yet. We'll get old Murkai next turn, play him, give him +2 health, and then upgrade the tavern. I think it's gonna be 4. Yeah, it's gonna work out. I'm not gonna get to reroll, but that's fine. Ah, look at that +2 attack. Oh, look at that +2 attack, and I still lose. Yeah, good times. Wow, I cannot believe I'm playing Toki, which is a very good hero. And we're doing the Murloc thing for really no reason. I didn't have to do it. It was just there, and I felt like being silly. Okay, so here's old Murkai. If anyone, by the way, wants to tell me what charge does, feel free. And then we upgrade. I gotta get up to tier 3. Yeah, everyone's doing it. All the cool kids are doing it. Even the lame kids are doing it. If all the lame kids are doing it, you know it. You should really just do it. So as I was saying, with Mal'Ganis and the Lich, which is not the hero I'm playing, but the hero I decided to talk about for some reason to kill time while the early rounds were happening. You know, let's have a crappy thing attack first in case there's like a Taunt Divine Shield or something, so old Murkai doesn't waste his thing. Or does charge mean that he attacks first, always? What does charge mean? Can attack immediately, but what does that mean in this mode? We'll see. Okay, we'll see if he attacks, like, maybe as an extra attack at the beginning of the round. I don't think I've seen him do that, so that's probably not what it is. Okay, who attacks first? It is... God, my thing died, so... And this being Murkai anyway. Okay, great. Oh, that was not a good trade. So I lose this, but it's only 1 plus his Tavern level and damage. He used his hero power, which killed my front thing, which made Murkai attack first. Okay, so, we're at tier 3. I mean, I can always abandon ship and switch to a different... I think I have to get the War Leader. It would be silly not to get the War Leader, basically, because it gives me a chance at a gold card. And, I mean, the attack buff... Back when this thing buffed health, it would have been a lot more logical, or a lot more powerful. I'm gonna get the Amalgam, I think. This has just big stats. But this can't be right, can it? Just to get a bunch of big stats? Especially if I'm not doing beasts or anything. So let's get the Amalgam, play those Murloc. I should re-roll. There's a War Leader! Oh my god, good thing I didn't forget to re-roll. Summon a beast, give it +3 attack, okay. Okay, so we're gonna get that for a gold card, and I should yeah, I'll have enough gold to play it and upgrade the Tavern. Okay, so Patchwork here, he is going for the economy gambit. He's got 2 Khadgars and 2 tokens, so he's trying to fish for gold cards, and he's a Tavern tier 3, which is also what I am, except I have a board. That's the thing is, like, these catch-up strategies, I kind of want that to work. It seems really cool, but at the same time, you know, you often just end up being able to get a board and also develop your Tavern and stuff. Okay, we'll play this to see what we get. I could have sold something and gotten a reroller or something like that. You know, I probably should. Let's sell this. No, let's sell this, because I don't want any more scouts, but I could want to give my Murlocs more health. So let's sell that. Do my special reroll. See what we got going on here. Ah, that's a very good one, but I'm not going for beasts. I could get that and the Cave Hydra and start going for beasts. Switch away from the Murlocs a bit. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to do that. We're going to now discover. Ha! Okay, so battle cries trigger twice. That could be useful. It's not going to be useful if I pivot to the beasts, though. Alright, we're doing it. Oh, I shouldn't have played it. I'm not going to have time to think about my choice. Okay. Can I get you out here? Okay. I think the number one... Oh, I didn't get him out. Okay, the number one thing I would have wanted is the one that gives Murlocs +2 health or the one that gives him poison, but neither was on offer, so I think I'm okay with it. Okay, this guy's got a really good setup. So 2 pack leaders and 2 rat packs. So these rats are going to be gigantic if his pack leaders don't get sniped, which I did not snipe. So the main thing I really hope for is that his board runs out of space. Okay, I sniped one of them, thank goodness. And then I did not snipe the other, sadly. So this is going to be a very narrow loss. I'll have... No, it's not going to be a narrow loss. It's going to be a significant loss. The question is whether I kill the pack leader or not. I'm not likely to, because that just stops a bit of the damage. Yeah, that's a pretty significant loss. It's fine, though. I am in 4th, which... I mean, it's not 9 damage. I'd rather not have taken 9 damage. Had I gotten to play this, I might have been okay. So we're pivoting to beasts. Is that what we're doing? Alright, that's what we're doing. So let's get the Cave Hydra, let's get the bear. Let's do our fancy reroll. Friendly beast +2/+2. I don't want want this. I think it's a bit late for that. And I don't have enough thingies. So yeah, we'll get that, sure. So we're going to sell off some of our weaker Murlocs. The Scout is going to go. This thing is going to go. And then we do what? We do the Hydra. We give it +2/+2. Play the Wolf. And then I'm going to, I think, sell that and play the War Leader. And now I get to reroll and not have time to think about it, which is like my trademark maneuver. Alright, ran out of time, so I might have missed a chance to get another Cold Light Seer, though maybe at this point the Cold Light Seer is not even that useful anymore. Okay. No junk bots here, luckily. Can I actually win this? Yes, I'm going to win this. That's good. I don't think I'm going to get first place with this composition, but possibly I can at least make top 4 if I'm lucky enough in my pivot to Beastland. Alright, what is this? The battle cry? Right. Okay, let's do our... I'm not going to go to 5, I don't think. It'd be a bit greedy, and I'm up against someone who's pretty strong, although he did just lose to Nefarian, but I don't know what Nefarian's got going on, except he's killing everybody. Okay, so we're going to do our fancy reroll, try to get a good 5 this way. Okay, that is a beast. It's not my favorite beast. Well, the Murlocs do help old Murk-Eye or something. We'll play you. I'm going to give up on the Dream of the Cold Light Seer and just get rid of it. I want to give... What do I want to give the taunt to? Maybe the Wolf? So it's guaranteed to die? No, that's silly. Well, the Cave Hydra could die if I... Yeah, let's do it like this. This might just be completely wrong, but we'll see what happens. And am I really just re-rolling, trying to find a War Leader or an Amalgam, as opposed to upgrading to 5? How much am I going to get whomped if I lose to this guy? It might be a big whomping. I'm going to reroll, although now I don't have very much time. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is good. This might not be the best, but I'm going to do it just because it's what I have time to do. So we're going to give Taunt to these guys. Sell him. And give my bigger one of the 2 Divine Shield. Oh, right, I still get more rerolls. I always forget that you get more rerolls that way. I didn't see what my last reroll was. Okay. This guy's got a pretty meaty board, and he's doing the beasts. Okay, great. Lovely. And wonderful. Oh, man, this is gonna be just a beat down of epic proportions here. I think my Cave Hydra did something pretty decent. I should just sell off these Murlocs. I mean, it's obviously very inefficient, but they are far beyond holding anything remotely resembling their weight. Luckily, this is a 2-star, it's a 1-star, it's a 3-star, so it's not the worst loss in the world. But I'm at the point where I'm pretty much 1 loss away from dying. So, can I get away with upgrading against the Curator? Oh, there's 2 of these. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna get them both and hope I get lucky and get a gold card with them. Let's refresh. There's Amalgam number 3, and top minions +2/+2. I think that actually is pretty good. So we'll do this. Wait, Amalgam number 3. Amalgam number... Didn't I have 2 Amalgams? Or no, I just had 1. Okay, I think I confused this Cave Hydra with an Amalgam for a while. It's time to get rid of a War Leader. Play this to give a bonus to the Hydra. And I think it's time to get rid of that. Well, it has more health, actually, than Murk-Eye. So, weirdly, I'm going to get rid of Murk-Eye. Give another bonus to that. I'm going to freeze and get that next turn to give +6/+6. And I'm probably just going to sell off the other War Leader, because I got 2 of those buffers, and I can do with a gold card. Okay, so we get bonus on half of my board. He's gonna snipe away my crappiest minions, which is fine here. Hydra scores a triple kill. What happens here? What is this giving him? Microbots? Ooh, he's gonna win with 1 Microbot. Oh no! I got lucky. So I prevented actually quite a bit of damage, because that thing is a level 6. What is that guy's board? The Curator? It's a 5. I prevented 11 damage with that luck, so that was very, very luck-sacky. Okay, we're going to get a gold card, obviously. I'm up against a dead person. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... Do I actually buy this thing? I've got 2 taunts. If I buy it... Yes. No, no. I'm going to upgrade and go for a 6. Maybe something like a Mama Bear would be good. Foe Reaper is on its own merits decent, but I would have to sell both of these and give up the Dream, so I'm not going to do it. This I don't think is worth it. I don't have a good enough board for like the kind of a tech move. Although I should really play this and actually like get its benefit, right? Have time to think about it because I got to remember there's the Discover card. Maxna's good. I don't have too many Max, so we'll get my Exna. We'll just stick her at the end. And do I freeze this to get the Foe Reaper? That's just, yeah, it's not good enough. Actually, I'm going to freeze it for this, though. To give... Oh, crap, that was a mistake. Can I unfreeze? Nope, because this thing already has a Divine Shield on it. I mean, there's still some value in that it makes it so that I have extra stats, but I don't know if that just the +2/+4 is worth it by itself. Okay, this is a free win because we're up against someone who died. It's kind of cool when it always shows Kel'Thuzad, which is not an actual hero when you fight someone who's dead. So that was a nice bit of luck. I got a 20% chance of being the odd person out to fight a dead guy, and I won it. The Curator actually took a beating but lived with 1 health. That's unfortunate because now this guy, if he beats me, and he's been doing a lot of damage, he's going to kill me. So I have to go as hard as I possibly can. I don't think this is good enough just to give my Nightmare an extra 4 health at this point. So I have to, well, let's do a special reroll first to get thing. Foe Reaper, probably not good enough. So what I'm going to do is think. Yeah, we're going to get this and this. I'm going to sell this. Max, not sure. We'll give her Taunt. The Taunt on the others doesn't actually matter, but we'll do this. Sell this. And this. I gotta work quickly here. What do I want? Do I want more stats? More taunt? Probably not. I'd rather just get like something good, which I'm not seeing here. Maybe I should have just gotten it while I had the chance. But one of these things. Yeah, this is my weakness in the game, is I don't know what I'm rolling for. That was a bunch of crap. Okay, so maybe I should have just bought the... Well, yeah, now I obviously wish I would have bought the Houndmaster, because that would have given me +2/+2 as opposed to nothing, which is what I got instead. Okay, so here I'm probably going to lose, yeah, 42-28 Divine Shield. Poison, cute. Would have been nice if I... Oh, the Divine Shield's popped at least. Okay, at least the Poisons trade. And that was his best minion. I mean, it had Taunt, so I wasn't lucky. It's just... That's just what was going to happen, because he had... Oh, fuck, I did not notice that. Oh no, oh gosh, I think I might be dead. These are at least only 1-star things, and that's a 2-star. This is a 3-star. Am I gonna kill anything before I die? Oh, luckily I did hit one of those, and he started with 1 health, and then he didn't kill anything. I think I live, barely, which is good. 1 health, please Curator, tell me that you died. How did you not die? How did you, what did you, oh, you beat Nefarian. Oh, so one guy at 1 health beat another, oh, I'm fighting a dead person. Oh man, that is very lucky. So I fought a dead person earlier, and I was lucky enough to fight a dead person again. Like, if I make it to top 4, that will be the reason why I made it to top 4. Mama Bear. The funny thing is, I don't really summon any beasts. Yeah, so this would only be applying a 5/5 to other beasts I could get later. Okay, I am going to grab this because it's a very high health minion. And I'm going to grab this as well. I'm going to give up on the dream of these senseis and replace it with the dream of these guys. Although, is that worth it, giving up a 7/8? That can't be worth it, can it? There's no way that's worth it. No, that's not worth it. I should not have any dreams. And this does mean, unfortunately, that I completely failed to get any rerolls while I was thinking about everything and what I was going to do. Crap. Alright, so we get a free win against a dead person. That is incredibly lucky that twice there were 5 people in play, and I was the person who got to fight a dead guy. Not consecutively, but that it happened 2 times at all is just very remarkable. So, hopefully either Nefarian or the Curator finally died. I'll be very annoyed if they both, like, won their matchups, and now I end up dropping a thank you. Okay, so they both died. So I made it to top 3. This is one of the most undeserving top 3s I think I've ever had in my life, possibly that has ever happened in the entire history of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. So we get a free reroll on another Foe Reaper, which is not good enough. Nothing here is good enough, so we're just rerolling, trying to get more of these guys, which I never seem to do. Mech, I could actually buff my Amalgam with that. I'm going to hold out for better buffs. So these guys are way better, which of course if I don't draw any, I'm going to regret I didn't get the buffs that I did get. But the thing is, a +2/+2 is just not going to make a difference. Beast Dragon, Murloc. Do I have 2 Amalgams? Yeah, this is worth it. It's worth it. That at least gives 2 things a buff. The Amalgam and one of my beasts. This is a second copy of this guy, which is very good. So if I get a third copy, which would be pretty lucky at this point, I get a very high health thing. There is poison running around, unfortunately. Is this worth it? Yeah, okay. So I pick it up for 3, and I re-roll, and hopefully get another one, and then I can get a really big wolf. I'm up against Patches, who, well, I'm at 1 health, so I have to beat him where I am in 3rd place. Because that means that number 1 guy is fighting a dead person's board and is obviously going to wall up them into oblivion. I do hope, and I don't think it's ever going to happen, Blizzard has never done anything like this, but it would be so cool if there was a way you could spectate the game that you just lost. It'd be kind of weird because there's multiple games happening, but maybe if you could just like pick one player to spectate what they do, that'd be very nifty. Okay, that's a pretty big, scary board. His hero power does get my Divine Shield. There's a poisonous thing, which I'm very concerned about, because that can kill my high health guys. So my main thing is, does this poisonous thing die? And it did. I don't think that you keep properties when you respond with this. So I don't think that Amalgam's going to get its poisonous thing back. I think he is going to, however, win, because these just hit too hard for me to kill off whatever mechs respawn from this guy. Oh, it's just, actually, was I incorrect? Yeah, you know what, health. The health just does it. He still lives, because he's been doing well enough that the 10 damage I'm doing isn't going to kill him. But that's actually very interesting. Now I have a 1 in 3 chance of getting to fight another dead guy. I believe it's just random each time. I don't believe the game keeps track. So unfortunately, I'm up against George, who I did just win with. What are my odds that I beat him? Not sure, but I think they involve rolling into another one of these wolves. Didn't happen. Mama Bear, I don't think is good enough. Weirdly enough, I just don't have any beasts spawning. So basically, I have 3 chances to get another one of these or another wolf. I think that's the only thing that keeps me in it. Like even the Defender of Argus to give taunt to these. I don't have any room. No, I need to roll. I can't afford to run out of time. I have to try. Oh my god, there's the wolf. Holy shit, holy shit. 10 seconds. Gotta play the wolf. Gotta discover a card. Yep. Come on. Max, nah, that was probably the wrong choice because... Oh, I wish I could have frozen, because that was +2/+2 to all taunts, which was the best thing I can get. The reason I think that was the wrong choice, I think I should have gotten, crap. Oh, the thing that spawns Death Rattle minions. I think it was just better than a second Maxna, is the thing. Okay, my Maxna hit his taunt, which has poison, so it's the only thing it could hit, which is good. He is gonna... Oh my god. Okay, so I need to snipe this Mama Bear before this Rat Pack dies. I think that is a huge thing at this point. Oh, I'm just dead. No, even without that, I lose. Anyway, it was a good run. I'm really happy I got top 3. Or, I should just do that from now on. Anytime you get 3rd place and then you're just like, oh yeah, I got top 3. Anyway, wait, what? Hold on. Did he? Hold on. What happened? How did 2 people die? I was fighting a real person. That means that Patches, if I'm not mistaken, died to a dead guy's board? Hilarious. Okay, well anyway, I'm happy with 3rd place on that. I think I played terribly and got super lucky. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. And please like and or subscribe. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.